Lily and Pip sleep over at Grandma and Grandpa's. Hold your cuddly toy, snuggle under your blanket, and listen to Dream Stories by Lichkind. It was almost evening. Lily and her little brother Pip were sitting in the back seat on their way to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Pip had already placed his cuddly rabbit on his head out of excitement. But Lily held her own stuffed bunny, Snuffy, tightly against her chest. "See you tomorrow, sweeties," said Mum at the garden gate. "We'll pick you up after breakfast," Dad added. Lily nodded quietly, but her little feet were fidgeting. Inside, it smelled like pancakes and cinnamon. Grandma stood in the kitchen wearing an apron with little bunnies on it. "There are my 2 sleepover bunnies," she cheered. Pip ran inside and almost tripped over his own paws. He immediately began telling them everything he had seen on the way. 2 ducks, and a bin, and a rock. A real rock. Lily stayed near the door a little longer. She looked around. The house was different than home. The furniture was in different places. The clock ticked louder, and the smell was unfamiliar, but not bad. After dinner, they got their pajamas. Pip had a blue one with tiny rockets. Lizzie wore her soft pink nightgown with little clouds. "Come, I'll show you the guest bed," Grandma said gently. The room was pale yellow. There was a thick floral blanket on the bed and a mushroom-shaped lamp on the nightstand. It smelled like lavender. Lily crawled under the blanket and held Snuffy close. "Good night, sweetheart," Grandma whispered. She kissed her forehead and turned off the light softly. Lily lay still. She heard Pip in the next room, a soft snore and sometimes a little hiccup. She heard Grandpa whispering to Grandma in the hallway, and she heard her own breathing. Lily thought about her own room, her moon-shaped lamp, the bedtime story Mum always whispered, and Dad tucking her in one last time. Her eyes stung. Snuffy pressed against her cheek, and her tummy felt a little tight. Then the door opened gently. A small beam of light spilled across the blanket. Grandma walked in with an extra blanket and a warm cup of milk. She sat down at the edge of the bed. "Is everything all right, sweetheart?" Lily shrugged. She held up Snuffy a little. I think I miss Mum," she whispered. Grandma smiled and nodded. "I understand. I used to feel that way too." She gently stroked Lily's ear. "Shall I sing the song your mum used to hear when she was small?" Lily nodded, just barely. Then Grandma began to sing. Her voice was soft and a little wobbly. Lily knew the song. It was the same old lullaby Mum sometimes sang when Lily was ill. She listened, with her eyes half closed and Snuffy tucked beneath her chin. In the room next door, Pip was fast asleep, his ears half under the pillow and his bunny on his belly. Grandpa sat by the window with a cup of tea in his paws, his slippers neatly lined up. He looked outside, where the moon hung above the roof like a gentle smile. Beneath the flowery blanket, Lily was breathing softly, Snuffy still in her arms, a tiny smile on her face, as if Mum was with her, inside her dream. Thank you for listening to Lily and Pip at Grandma and Grandpa's. Do you sometimes feel homesick too? Then remember, you can always dream that someone is quietly there with you. Until the next dream story, sleep well, little bunny.